Welcome back, everybody, to the #1 podcast. I'm your host, Gabrielle Moses.
And Chase some more.
And this week, we have some more issues to talk about, from things of the past to some things of the future. But life is crazy, and the Twitter beef and TikTok drama, you know, with influencers will always be here, because no matter what, people are reaching and trying to get views. So
That was the most generic entry I've ever seen in my life. Hey guys, we're gonna talk about some stuff in the past and some stuff in the future and social media drama. Couldn't get more generic of an intro than that, could you? This is why I opened the podcast here, Gabrielle.
I know, that's what I was like, I don't know, like... Sorry, Chase.
Trying to give you a platform, trying to give you a voice, Gabrielle. Let's talk about it. Currently, by the time everybody sees this, we're going to be in Bali.
We will be.
Vacationing. What do you know about traveling to third world countries?
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm absolutely terrified about Bali Belly. If you guys see like a SOS help me on my Instagram story or on Snapchat, it's because I'll be dying of Bali Belly, which hopefully that's not going to happen. And I've convinced myself it will happen. So trying to like jinx it into not happening. Bali Belly terrifies me, and it's pretty much, actually I'm not going to get into the details, but the worst stomach issues in your entire life coming out both ends. And it's because of the water in Bali. You can't drink it, you can't have ice cubes, but there's a lot of scams apparently in Bali too, where they try and use water bottles. So you have to be like making sure that the seals on your water bottle isn't open or anything. But yeah, I'm a little scared. It's Indonesia. I think it's going to be beautiful though. Are you excited for Bali?
Super excited. What have you learned about Bali? What are there things to do there? And why did you pick Bali?
Because it is my dream place. I was supposed to go there actually before COVID. There's a video on my YouTube channel of like 2022. I surprised my sisters with a trip there. We were supposed to go out there with a company. Actually, this is some tea, because they tried to actually reach out to me with a legal team saying I owed them this money, like $2,000. And I was like, what are you talking about? No, I don't. Anyways, it was this company called Trova Trip, where I was supposed to actually bring some of my followers with me too. Like they'd pay to come, and like I was gonna pay for my sisters to go to Bali, and they ended up canceling last moment, trying to literally blame COVID. Honestly, I think they were trying to like scam some people low-key out of their like down payments or whatever, but they tried blaming it on COVID like it was still an issue. But this was 2022, so it was a little bit after the fact. I was like, this don't feel right. Anyways, yeah, that's why I wanted to go to Bali. They have beautiful temples. There's the monkey jungle, which I'm really excited for. I'm a little scared for because I've already been attacked by a monkey. So hopefully part 2, I don't come back with some more scars. The beaches, also beautiful, and just the exploring. I'm just so excited to just be immersed in the Indonesian culture, go to some spas, do some relaxing yoga, you know, get my mind right, pamper myself for a lot less money than I would in the United States, you know? The dollar goes a long, long way. I'm going to be making some really fun YouTube videos, seeing what $100 will get you in Bali. That's one of the YouTube videos I'm going to make. There's going to be a lot of content, guys, on my socials as well as Chase's. So if you guys don't follow us, be sure to follow us on all our handles. I'll be linking those all down below. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy time. I'm not excited for the 23-hour flight on the way there, or 23 hours of traveling. I don't think I've ever been in an airport or traveling for 23 hours straight. The longest I've ever done was 17. So 23 is going to be scary. That's a really big number. That's almost a full day of literally being in an airport. And I think I might be really grouchy by the time I get there. But 2 weeks in Bali, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a dream. I'm so, so excited. I know we're going to have some crazy stories when we get back from there. Hopefully good stories. Hopefully I'm not going to be telling you about the time I was attacked by a monkey and I was throwing up.
You're going in circles now. God.
Anyway.
Stop.
Okay, you talk then.
No, I'm just trying to tease you. You can say words too, but you don't got to say the same thing.
I'm not.
I'm excited for Bali. I don't want to go see the monkeys. I don't want to get bit again. I'm excited for Bali. I'm not excited for the airport. Hopefully the monkeys don't come.
Give me more crap.
I'm excited for Bali. Here's the temples. Here, back to the monkeys.
Okay, then you talk.
You just had a birthday. Talk about your birthday.
Yes, I did. And one of my sorority sisters came in town. Her name's Madeline, and her husband came in town. And then...
yeah, they're welcome.
Yeah, they stayed
Yeah,
at Chase's place.
they did. I
And
bought their flights and they got to sleep in my room.
yeah.
It's wild.
How nice.
It's weird that I wasn't there for that.
Crazy. But yeah, no,
Crazy.
we went out the night before my birthday, had a few too many drinks, got a little bit drunk. It was fun. And then on my birthday, honestly, I didn't really drink that much on my birthday just because I was hungover from the night before, which I guess that happens. But the next day after my birthday, we met up with two more of my other sorority sisters and we went to this beautiful flower patch. And like whenever I thought we were going, oh, a flower patch, like how pretty. I thought it was literally going to be like a 10-foot area of flowers, like that would be cute. No, it was like rolling fields of flowers, like as far as your eye could see, of all these flowers that I've never even heard of. Couldn't even tell you what they were, but they were pretty. Multiple different colors of flowers, like arranged with, I don't even know what this place was. It was in Carlsbad, the flower patches. And we literally walked through flower fields and then got lunch at a golf course. That was beautiful. And I don't know, my birthday was very wholesome. It was good spending it with my hometown friends, with my sorority sisters. I don't know, it just made me feel really thankful. Shout out to Chase for flying out my sorority sister.
Don't let them sleep in my room again.
Yeah, they slept in Chase's room. He was not happy about that.
Like, as if I don't have security cameras in my house and can see this happening.
I know. It was a good time though.
All right. So Bali's part of your birthday trip.
Yeah, Bali was my birthday gift from you, which is really
Well, you got a lot of birthday gifts from me.
Yeah, you also sent me a little donut tower on my birthday and some balloons because he was out of town. So that was very nice.
And your friend.
Yeah, and my friend. Yeah. So it's gonna be a good birthday in Bali. We're gonna continue
A
this
whole birthday month.
more than a month. It'll be a birthday 2 months.
And what kind of things have you looked into doing in Bali?
In Bali, okay, so there's actually.
And don't say anything about the monkeys again.
Well, I was gonna plan on going to the monkey. I'm kidding. In Bali, there's so many crazy things you could do. You can eat lunch in this little pod-looking thing as you're floating down a river. But literally, it's like a wicker giant basket. Somehow it floats. I don't know how. And you just float down this river that looks like mud water. So I don't really know if I want to do that, but it's an idea. There's also one that's a little bit more clean that's in like a cute little canoe, which I would do that one more. There's so many different spas. They're known for their yoga. They have little markets that are absolutely adorable. There's one called the Sunday Market. I forget the names of all of them. If I pulled up my TikTok, that's all you would see. I actually made a PowerPoint. I could whip out the PowerPoint if you guys want to see my PowerPoint I made of things and places to go and things to do and see while in Bali. Maybe if you guys need some Bali tips and tricks, I'll post that later. But
And you can ride the elephants and all that.
you could ride a horse. Elephants, I don't know. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. There's like all the rice fields. They're like really well known for the island. There's this one island that there's like a 3-mile hike and it's at the top of a mountain. Apparently multiple tourists a year die falling off the side of the cliff, but I kind of want to do that for the pictures, for the content. So if you guys see me hobbling back with a broken leg, I fell off a cliff.
Sounds like
No, there's tons of stuff to do. We just have to be really careful about eating certain stuff.
Let me guess, Bali belly.
Yeah, the Bali. I'm terrified, guys. I've already bought charcoal pills. I've been taking probiotics for the past 2 weeks. I'm preparing my gut for the worst.
Yeah, so it sounds like you have like a nice little birthday month. So going back into your friends were visiting whilst I was away, working, doing my job. Can you explain to me how you were going to give my cat away to one of your friends?
I didn't actually. Okay, guys, it was a joke. This was after the night where I said we drank a lot of alcohol. And one of my friends she loves the cat. And I jokingly said, oh my gosh, just take him.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell you guys what actually happened because I was there in the sky watching it on my security cameras. Gabrielle decides to come back drunk. She's with her friend. And
The night before. This is by the time.
let me finish the story. I'll let you talk for like 20 minutes. Let me tell my story now. All right? Let me tell you guys what actually happened. So she comes back. She's with one of her friends who just recently had one of her cats die of COVID or something like that.
FIP.
What?
It's FIP. F-I-P.
Whatever.
That it died
Her
of.
cat just recently died. So what does Gabrielle do? hey, I know you're really sad about this cat, and I know you for some reason really like my cat Oliver, my $3,000.
Because they look the same.
Let me. My turn. You got the talk.
Fine, I'll
My
give
turn.
you the talking stick.
It's my turn. My turn. All right. So then you go, hey, this cat kind of looks like your cat a little bit. I know Douglas attacked the cat earlier, and you came and played doctor with him, and you have like this weird attachment to Chase's cat. Why don't you take him for the night, and I will deal with Chase in tomorrow. And whilst you were doing this, I have the photo right here of it, by the way. This is the photo, guys. So as you can see, she picks up my cat. I'm watching the video. I wish I could play the video, guys, for you. She goes, "You're coming home with me." And goes and picks my cat. Look, my stick, talking stick, picks my cat up, has her backpack on, and that's her getting in the Uber, getting ready to walk out of the apartment. And then there's Gabrielle over here, who is reading a text message from me saying, absolutely the fuck not. She is not taking my cat. I do not know this girl. I've never met this girl. And she just had a cat die. I think it's a very fair play to say, no, she is not taking my $3,000 cat. So then I call Gabrielle and I go, what the hell are you doing? And all of a sudden it was a joke. Was it a joke?
The entire time.
Stick. It's only a joke when you get caught, because had she left with my cat and I'd be calling the next day like, hey, let me talk to my pets like I do almost every day, I'm going to get a, hey, so I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, so I let such and such friend who you've never met, who I've known for like 6 months, take your $3,000 cat home. Huh? But the damage is already done, because permission and forgiveness are two different things. You can have the stick.
It was a joke. We were drunk, and it was a joke.
It
Yo,
really
take the cat. You think I would have let her walk out with your cat? It might not be my favorite pet in the world, but he's growing on me. Yeah, there's a picture of her holding
Like you're
the
caught in
cat.
4K.
She's in the house.
You're
She's
caught.
in the house. Of course,
She's
I'm
grabbing.
touching
She
that.
has all of her things on.
Because
Ghost.
she's about to leave.
Ghost is saying goodbye.
Oh my gosh.
Ghost is like, you're not taking my friend. She was full on ready to leave.
She wasn't actually going to leave with the cat.
So can you explain why she has the
She was
cat in her
saying
bag and she has
She was
Uber?
ordering her car, and she was saying goodbye to the cat before she had to leave.
Okay. Well, I watched the whole thing go, and you are lying to the audience right now.
No, I am not. We were drunk and making a joke. Do you think,
funny.
in my right mind,
Yes.
I would have actually been like,
Yes.
yeah, take the
Yes.
cat?
Yes. Because you would have been like, she was just really going through it, and Douglas had attacked it already.
Do
and
I look stupid?
I'm just gonna plead the fifth on that. But you definitely were not joking. You can.
Oh my gosh.
I watched the whole
Imagine,
conversation.
Imagine.
I watched it happen. You weren't joking. And here's the thing. That's why, guys, it's always important. This is the perfect time for our sponsor. Make sure you guys put, I'm just kidding, there's no sponsors. Security Camera IO. How to catch your friends trying to give your pets away. 101. She goes, I was just joking. Similar to how this same person didn't want to tell me that her friends were sleeping in my room until I found out about it. But I found out prior, she'd been like, it was just a joke. I would never let them do that. That's the difference between being caught and not being caught. When you're caught, it's a joke. When you're not caught, it's I'm sorry, I didn't know any better.
No.
I'm not as nice as you. I would never let people sleep in my room, first and foremost. Second thing, nobody's taking my pets.
No one took your pet or was trying to take the pet. Yeah, pull up the picture of her holding your cat.
You guys are all leaving. This is at 4 a.m. The cats are kennel trained. They should have been in their bed sleeping. Oh, yeah, caught again. Look.
No, it's so incredible how you make up these scenarios in your head.
I watched it happen. Are you going to say that I did not watch it on my security?
Joke. Yes, I know you watched it.
So is it a joke or is it a made up scenario?
It's a joke.
So it's not made up. It happened.
I was joking, saying, yeah, take the cat. You know I don't like the cat. Like, take the cat. It'll be fine.
I'm just going to skip past a lot of the other jokes that were made when I wasn't in the presence, because I think that they could get a lot of people canceled. But we're moving on from that. Let's talk about something different, because it wasn't a joke.
Because we're getting a little heated right now.
Who is we? Because I could talk about the ant situation on the podcast. That would be fun. Do you want to move on?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on, because I am going to get heated.
Anyways, anyone know a good pet sitter? Anyways, okay. Another thing that we need to talk about is traveling with anyone. Because, whenever you're traveling with other people, arguments can happen, crazy things can also happen.
Yeah, you can go and you can leave and sign leases and.
Do you want to talk about one of your crazy traveling stories?
Yeah,
There's
I do. One, on March 2nd, I went to Puerto Rico and I got a nice text message that was like 2 pages long. And it was, hey, like I got this nice new crib.
No, we're not talking about that.
You don't want to talk about that? Why not? Why do you want to talk about that? It's a good topic to talk about.
No, we're not talking about that.
Why not? Was it a joke too? It was a joke.
Travel.
It was a joke. Oh.
I'll tell a funny travel story because, whenever you're out of the country or on a fun vacation, crazy things happen.
Yeah.
So this one time, whenever we were in Hawaii, there was this one couple that we met on a catamaran. And meanwhile, Chase just gets to talking with them, becomes buddy-buddy with them.
And I said prior, I think that they have an open relationship, or what it was, they're swingers.
And I was like, what are you talking about? Like,
and I said they had pineapples.
You were just talking to them.
They had like pineapple earrings in the pineapple. And you're like, what is the pineapple?
I don't know what that means. You think I'm going to look out for that? No.
It's like a known thing. If you have a pineapple and you present pineapples nonchalantly, it means you're a swinger.
I didn't once see a pineapple.
They had pineapple earrings on.
I never once noticed that.
It's the first thing I said. You said, oh, it's because we're in Hawaii. I was like, I didn't even know pineapples grew in Hawaii.
They do. Dole, like they have a whole farm out there. Like it's an excursion. Yeah, anyways.
I also didn't know that pineapples grew out of the ground. I thought they grew from a tree. Huh?
Really?
Do you want to talk about the theory of relativity?
Shut up.
All right. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyways, so Chase gets chatting, you got the guy's number, or like how were you guys communicating?
I think I did get one of their numbers. I feel like this was forever ago though.
It was forever ago. This was like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, so I got one of the guy's numbers and he invited us to go to a dinner. And when we got to the dinner, it was immediate, like...
weird vibes. And I was looking at Chase, I was like...
drinks, like shots on shots.
And Chase goes to the bathroom and he's like, come to the bathroom. I'm not leaving you alone. He goes, don't drink anything they give you.
Specifically said, don't drink anything that they give you.
Because the vibes were just a little bit weird.
Then we go to a different bar and you come back and you're completely plastered. And I go, what the hell happened in the 5 minutes that I turned my back? And she goes, well, this girl got a drink and she wanted me to try it, so I took a sip of it.
No. I was like, oh, I'll get a White Claw. And so that guy that you were talking to paid for the White Claw. I don't even remember him touching it. The bartender handed it to me and I was drinking a White Claw and everything just went really downhill after that and I blacked out. You
thought that one White Claw sent you over the rails like that?
No, I probably got drugged somewhere.
And I was immediately like, well, now I have to watch everybody.
And then this guy proceeds to tell Chase these crazy stories.
Oh, yeah.
Showing you pictures.
Oh, yeah.
And this is after I drank the White Claw, and I don't have any recollection of any of this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
This
about
is
that.
just what you told me the next morning.
He's talking about how he hooks up with all these different girls and couples from all of their travel excursions. And I'm sitting there going, I'm like, bro, like, we're in our early 20s. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah, and then I don't even know how we left, because I just woke up the next morning. But you got us out of that situation, which, woo, for Chase.
Yeah.
Went for Chase. And yeah, that was the time swingers tried to...
Anyways, so other topics to talk about that is like, when you travel too, it's also very difficult to travel with people because it's like you're faced with two options. It's like when you are, for example, I feel like people travel for different reasons. This is a relationship podcast. You have to talk about, is it better to travel in a relationship or is it better to travel single? I think it's two different scenarios. I know, for example, at this current time of filming this podcast, F1 is this weekend. One of my good friends is flying his new lady out there who he's known for like 3 days. So, you know, they always say don't bring sand to the beach, and I'm like, well, I feel like he feels like he has the best sand here, so he's taking it to the beach. And it's a big weekend in Miami, F1. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of people there, but now it's like if you don't like this person that you haven't known very long, you're kind of stuck with this person for the
A whole
majority of the
weekend.
time. Yeah, the whole weekend that you're there with them essentially. So, I think that, do you find that it's harder to travel with being a single person or travel in a relation or with somebody?
I feel like everything can go downhill really fast if you've never traveled with your relationship before or whatever. Like friendships always get ruined in Miami if you're traveling there. You never leave with the same friend group. Or like even with your significant other traveling, like it puts a lot of pressure. You guys can start arguing about dumb things like what are we doing? What are we gonna go eat? Like someone might get stressed when traveling a lot. Like I get stressed a lot when traveling, and like it can cause a lot of arguments. I don't think it's a good idea to know someone for 3 days and be like, hey, let's go to Miami. That just sounds like a bad decision and something bad's gonna happen.
I just feel like, if you're gonna travel by yourself, here's the thing. You travel by yourself, expect to do things that you normally wouldn't do in order to meet people. Like
Yeah.
one of my things when I travel, I don't like to have like the whole itinerary thing because one of my favorite things to do obviously is like you go in and engulf yourself in the culture. And you and I have traveled a lot together, and whether we're in Spain or we're in the Bahamas or we're in Hawaii, we always are out and about. Those are
There's always an adventure.
we're out and about, you meet the locals, you meet or the other people travel, you run into people, and that's how I firmly believe you meet the best people. Whereas, sometimes if you travel with somebody you've known a couple of days, you're going to do everything in your power to do things that you are very familiar with, that you know and you think that are going to do really well on that vacation. So now you're essentially shooting yourself in the foot, not enjoying your vacation because you're trying to impress said person that you brought there, when that person will be there waiting for you when you get home, and you could potentially go meet somebody better or the same, or make a friend or two and do things that you've never done on that vacation if you went by yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like experiencing new things when you're traveling alone. Like, and I think for a girl, that's different. That's really unsafe to travel alone.
Yeah, but you could travel with your friends a little bit
Yeah, yeah, you can, but it's still hard to travel with friends because there's expectations there. And then what if like one of your friends don't want to go do something?
That
Like,
happens all the time on trips.
yeah, I feel like it's so different traveling as a girl though compared to like 6'5" you.
You also don't like sitting on long plane flights, Gab, so I mean,
Yeah, I get really antsy on long flights. Like I'm fine with them, but like I get really antsy and I'm always scared that I'm gonna get a blood clot and die. So,
I feel like last year when we were in Spain, we flew back for like a day. I was here like 2 days. I played in like this creator league, and I flew. No, it was we were in Greece.
Greece, yeah, and then you played in the Creator League and then you flew
Flew back
back.
for like a day.
And then you were in Spain for what, like a month?
Yeah, I spent some time in Spain, but I like Spain. It's really.
You went to Spain, Prague.
I did Prague. No, that was not until later in the year.
Oh, yeah. You
Like
travel a lot.
that summer, like I had like a quick little month where I didn't have to do a TV show, didn't have a.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't supposed to have a fight. Ended up having a fight anyways. It was just funny because we had that conversation. I was like, I really want to go to Spain and, engulf myself, practice the language, get better at it. And you're like, well, if you don't go now, you're not going to be able to go. And I was like, yeah, that's probably true. But, it's funny because we did go there. And then right when we got back, we had to go fight Ellen.
Yeah.
And then right after that, we started training for Temple Arts on the Prime card, biggest card of the year. So, we were kind of like locked down for the rest of the year. But
Yeah, I think that's why I'm also so excited for Bali, is because I haven't traveled like at all since my
was
birthday
London?
last year.
No, you went
No,
to
since
London.
your birthday.
You went to London.
Not for fun.
Sorry.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like vacation. Like the last time I went on vacation was June last year. To somewhere like
Was
a
it
big
June
trip.
you went?
Yes, that's the last time I went on a vacation. I went to Hawaii.
No, we went
for-
to Hawaii like literally
No,
a month
but
ago.
I'm
months
saying
ago.
foreign country.
Oh, you have a foreign country?
Yeah, I haven't been anywhere like for funsies since last June.
Well, that's fair play.
Yeah, that's why I'm so excited for Bali.
But you always say that as if you like sitting on long flights. Guys, I'll be like, oh, you sure you don't want to? I asked you if you wanted to come to Spain. You go, I just don't really feel like sitting on a 17-hour flight.
I don't think you wanted me to come. You were hanging out with your friends. I didn't want to crash.
I literally said, "Are you sure you don't want to go to Spain?" And you're like, "I just don't want to sit on a 17-hour flight." I
Yeah, I
asked
know,
you,
but
and the only
you're
people that
also
were there
hanging
was
out with.
Chris and Jay, which is fine.
I know,
I don't
but
mind, and I had Paul.
yeah, but I don't
So you
always
probably
have
wouldn't
to
have had that much
go.
fun
No,
anyways, but
exactly. I can read the room. Like you're being nice trying to invite me, but like I'm not gonna crash the board. I mean, I'm friends with all of them, but like I don't know. I just didn't
quit
feel the
acting
need to
like you
go.
like long flights, bro. I
It's a
guarantee you,
flight.
the first podcast that we come back from this one, and I'm gonna be like, "So how was the traveling to Bali?" "Oh my God, it sucked. Do you remember that lady at the airport? And then I was stuck next to this person on the airplane. And then I always felt sticky and dirty because Bali was hot. And I'm just so happy to be back in my new $10,000 a
I
month
don't
apartment."
think that. I don't think I will say any of that. I think I will absolutely love the trip, and I will say how interesting it was to immerse myself in the culture.
I can't wait to get the rebuttal on the other side of this thing. You're gonna be like, "The trip was great, but travel sucked."
No, that's a part of it. I
The
expect
best
it
thing is
whenever
like
we're
I
in
get to get a
Bali.
motorcycle this time over there, so now you gotta sit on the back of the motorcycle and all that Bali traffic.
Oh yeah, do you have your card? Because apparently,
My driver's license?
well, no. In Bali, apparently they're cracking down on tourists having motorcycle license or not having them, and you can only get a scooter if you have like the license, like the
Yeah,
actual license.
I have an endorsement, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Is it like a separate card?
Yeah, but you came with me to take the test for
Yeah, I
the
know, but did you get the card sent to you in the
No,
mail?
it just goes on the back of your ID. It'll say like motorcycle endorsement.
Oh, well, I don't have. How would I do? I look like I have a motorcycle license? Have I ever been on a motorcycle? No, I've been on a scooter.
Jesus, the one time you almost made us crash on the Lime scooter.
Okay, guys, I'm. Wait, I'm gonna tell that.
Or the one time you almost made us crash on a moped in Italy.
I was taking a YouTube video and I was
No,
like,
you were just like, you understand the concept of you either need to be really close to me or lean with me. You're sitting back way when I'm trying to turn like this.
'Cause I was taking a vlog.
And you go, "I can't see." I was like, "You don't need to be the one that sees. I'm
okay,
the one that
wait,
needs to
I have
see."
a point, and this might start an argument. So one time we were on a like a bird, like you guys know the scooters, and for some reason we both just got on one. And who
No,
stands up?
yours died and you
Oh
got
yeah,
stuck
oh
walking.
yeah, that
I had
is
to go
how it
back and
happened.
get you.
That is how it happened. Thank you for refreshing my memory.
Don't worry, I don't forget.
Okay, so then I get on the back of Chase's because mine died. Oh yeah, because I was hauling. This thing didn't move. It like locked up. Oh my God, it was terrible. So Chase saves the day, and I get on the back of his. But instead of me going in front of him because he is 6'5" and I'm a full foot shorter than him, he stands in front, and
Yeah, because
I'm
I
met
have to
with the
drive.
wall on a scooter. Anyway.
Actually, I think you were the one in the front.
No, I wasn't. Because the issue why we crashed was because it was literally like balancing with my eyes closed because I couldn't see anything. And so, yes, I was wiggling and wobbling and I didn't know when you were turning. So I was leaning the wrong way and we crashed.
We didn't crash. I saved us from crashing by going off the road, but we were very close to crashing.
Oh, I remember the scooter going flying and we kind of both walked off, not walked off of it, but like
No,
we
I
didn't
pulled
fall
into the
ground.
dirt and it was like a skid mark stop.
Yeah, but guys, comment down below if you think if it's someone who's 6'5" and me a foot smaller than him, I couldn't see, so
Yeah,
I
but
couldn't
you don't need to be
balance.
the one that you're the passenger. You just hang on.
but there's a
That's
thing.
all you have to do is hang on.
Okay, but there's
You will feel my body. I'm a huge human. There's no way you can't feel my body lean. It's more dangerous when you're trying to stick your head outside of the
but I
scooter
couldn't
to
see.
see.
Balancing with your eyes closed is 10 times harder than
Close your eyes
balancing.
and hang on.
No, balancing with your eyes closed. It's actually like a scientific thing. Balancing on one foot with your eyes closed is 10 times harder than balancing with your eyes open. It's like a mental thing. It's like proven scientifically, and that's what I was just saying. It's really hard to balance with your eyes closed. I think a scooter is way easier. Whenever you're driving the scooter in Italy, 10 times easier.
It was fun. It was just like,
I kept hitting you with my helmet.
oh, my day. Or
I
like
was
when
sitting on the back and I'd go like that if he hit the brakes, or if like we were driving around these corners, it was like.
they were really sharp.
Yeah, and so he'd turn, and then we'd start leaning, and my head would always just bob around because I have this giant helmet, and I'm like a smaller person, so I'd always ram into the back of your helmet with my helmet.
What a great
I wish
trip.
someone had a video of us just like arguing and bickering.
Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise.
So I'm sure we're gonna come back and have some very interesting stories about Bali.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for? I've talked about what I'm excited for. What are you excited for?
I'm excited to see my family, go on vacation with them. They're always really funny. They're enjoyable to hang out with. It'd be good to reconnect with them because I don't get to see them very often. And it's a good little mental break for me. Obviously, I filmed 2 TV shows and had a boxing match so far this year. We're only 5 months into the year. So, I mean, it's a lot of workload for me. Normally, the beginnings of the years are fine. Once we get back, we go right into football, start playing football again. And, we stay pretty busy for the rest of the summer. I think that my birthday's next month, and that's
Who knows where you're going for that?
yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that as well.
Yeah.
So,
Is there anything you're excited to like do while you're in Bali? Not do, but do.
yeah, meditate, temples. I'm gonna see a lot of the rice fields as well. Excited to try some of the foreign cuisine. I have a lot of friends that lived in Bali for X amount of years, so trying to meet the culture, see how it is to
Are they
live
gonna be out there?
There's gonna be a few people out there that
Okay.
I'm familiar with, and I think that just seeing that part of the world is going to be interesting. Obviously, the furthest east I think I've been, or furthest west I've been, is probably Australia, and this is even a little bit further than that. It's more north.
I was
than
like,
that.
yeah.
So just checking off these different passports essentially, and
Your passport is booked.
Booked.
Like, do you have enough empty pages in your passport? You travel a lot.
I try to, and get back and get right into the swing of things. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. But outside of that, how are you enjoying your
Glam room?
Yeah, let's talk about that stupid shit.
This is another argument. So I
Biggest waste of money I've ever
No,
seen.
it is not.
Ginormous.
It's for me. Okay, anyways, guys, if you want to know what we're bickering about right now, the current hot topic, I turned one of the rooms
Not one of the rooms. You turned the other master bedroom
into a get ready room for me. And so little does he know, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be the room I go in to just like have me time and just
It's a closet. What me time are you having in there?
because it's going to be so cute. I have this giant
closet.
makeup vanity. I have a giant makeup vanity that I got for free. Check out Furniture City. It's like almost a $2,000 makeup vanity that I got for free. And then I have this pink and white wallpaper that it's going to be like a Barbie room.
You don't
I have a
even
neon
use the
light.
bathroom in there. You're using the guest bathroom. That's what drives me like.
Because okay, I'm still in the process of putting it all together, but I have a vision. It's going to be on my YouTube channel if you want to see it. But it's just going to be girly, pink and white. I got all these like IKEA built-ins. So it's literally the entire room's going to be a walk-in closet. And I got a pink fuzzy rug and I have a pink neon light. It's gonna be adorable once it's done. But he thinks it's the stupidest thing ever. But as a girl, getting ready it's like a process. It's a process of loving yourself.
All you have done is 10x the rent to have an additional room so that you could buy more clothes.
Yes.
You are going to show interest in this room
You don't
all the way
understand.
up until it's completely
Every day I
done
do my
or not
makeup.
done. And then you are probably going to go in there once a day.
And do my makeup for an hour. At least.
So whatever meditation and your peace of mind you're going to have in a closet, that's probably going to be 90% of the crap's going to be filled into the master bedroom's bathtub.
I have this thing where I put things in the bathtub and use the bathtub for extra storage. Yeah. But it's going to be amazing. It's going to be pink and white and beautiful and me space. I'm thinking about getting a sparkly sign saying Gab's room. He thinks it's so
I think it's done. And then all she's done is take all of the moving boxes and stick them in the guest room. So now the guest room looks like hell. And
It does.
yeah.
It's a mess right now. It's a mess. But by Sunday, it's all going to be done.
Yeah, well,
I might pull in an all-nighter or two to make sure it's done. But
an all-nighter, you don't even stay your eyes open past 11:30.
oh yeah, I struggle with that. But hey, we got to grind to make my Barbie room happen. It's got to be reality. The wallpaper's almost all up. You haven't seen it yet.
I've probably been in that room maybe 4 times ever. And
And you always walk in and you go, this is the stupidest thing ever.
It's
And there's clothes all over the
because
floor.
you know who's not gonna help move anything in that room when it's time to move out of the apartment? Me. Don't even ask me. I'll be like, that. I'm not even worried about that. Like,
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna hire movers and I'm gonna show everything but that room. You got to figure that shit out because I think you spending all the money on that crap is in. All you had to do.
It's gonna make me happy.
All you had to do was go buy some clothes racks and stick them in that room with the makeup vanity, and it would have been totally just perfect. This is great because when it's time to move, now you can just grab the clothes and leave.
But sometimes you have to spoil yourself.
You are only building that room so that when your sorority friends come over, you have something to show them. That's the only reason you want that room.
No.
All right.
No.
I don't know you.
Have you seen your closet and the built-ins that you have? I want to have something like that.
You have 4x the amount of clothes I have, and I'm twice your size.
Exactly. I have to have an
In
outfit
fact,
for every movie.
my closet that you're referring to has your things in it too.
Yeah, I did put some stuff in there.
So, not only do you have an entire master
I
bedroom,
needed some more space.
but you also have my closet. Not to mention a whole separate dresser
Wait, not to mention,
under the TV.
I have a huge storage unit in Missouri. Plus, at my parents' house too, I have 2
You're a
walk-in
hoarder.
closets.
You're a hoarder. You hoard things.
No, I just collect. I collect things. You know, okay, this is my issue. I get some pieces and I'm like, you know what? This was gifted to me. And I know in this one singular situation, if I ever have like a aliens versus human themed party, I have an outfit for that. Or if it's Southern, I have an outfit for that. Or if it's plaid themed, I have an outfit for that. Or if it's like Easter Bunny themed, I have an outfit for that. Or Halloween, oh, I have 20 Halloween costumes at least. I'm prepared. It's called being prepared and investing in the outfits, Chase. We all can't be a guy and wear the same shirt in different colors. That's what Chase does when he finds something. He buys it in every color.
Okay, well, listen, we can't all, like, I'm so glad that that place, that little room is, like, at the other end of the house, because every time I see it, I'm just like, this is,
He gets pissed off.
like, you took the whole master bedroom. And what's crazy is, like, when we got there, you measured both rooms because you wanted the bigger one, and I had to tell you, take the one with the bathroom in it so that you're not hoarding the guest bathroom.
I've kind of taken over everything.
So now you have the guest bathroom, the guest bedroom, the master bedroom, and half of my closet with your things in it. You're 5'2".
5'4" in the mornings when I wake up, and then I shrink to about 5'3.5".
Whatever.
Anyways,
That's basically all I got for
that's all
today.
you got? Okay, well, I have some things to talk about.
I'm sure.
And actually, this is a funny topic. It's the favorite segment of your guys' is when you guys message in some dating stories. And this one is, was I wrong?
Well,
We're not starting another argument. But okay. First situation. Am I wrong for filing for child support? Which is a valid one. Hi everyone. I really just need to vent. My baby daddy is pissed after he got in the mail that I filed for child support. My baby daddy didn't help with anything. I have financially taken care of our baby myself. Some days I couldn't even wait until payday, so my mom had to help me out. My baby daddy quit his job 2 months after I put him on child support. He told me he's not going to take care of me and that I'm just another gold digger that's after my man's money. He went on a misogynistic rant about how men never beg women for money and how pathetic I look always trying to get money from him. He also took shots at me for being a single mom, but he's the one that made me a single mom. He used to make fun of me saying no one will marry me because I'm an unmarried single mom. So, is she wrong for asking for child support?
yes.
Why?
Is she wrong for
He got her pregnant. And
because she shouldn't have to ask for it.
Why? Oh, you mean he should just be giving her and helping?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, you're about
I'm
to
like,
piss a lot of people off.
Confused. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. So she's having to beg him for money and he's pissed
Yes,
off.
she's wrong. She shouldn't have to ask.
Yeah, he should just give it to her.
Yeah, it's like,
Unfortunately, there's some scumbag in this world that don't deserve to be reproducing, but
I don't even know how much. Wait, what is like the child? So is it like almost half of what the guy make? 20%?
So it depends on the state that you live in.
Isn't there like a max of like $3,500?
No, it depends on the state you live in. Most states in the United States, it's 40% of what the man makes. If they have a baby mama, he'll have to pay 40% of anything he takes home to the baby mama to support the child until
Yeah, but I
they're
think
18.
there's a max.
But in Texas and other
most places,
not countries, states, it's like it caps out at around
3,500.
Yeah, 3,500 or
Because how many people do you think?
Or 2,000
40%. How many people in the U.S. do you think make $3,500
a month.
a month?
Not many.
So that's only 40%. So then multiply that. You're at what, 7,000? Let's say $8,000 a month. How many people in the U.S. make $8,000 a month?
Probably like 40%.
You think over half of the U.S. makes $8,000 a month?
No, the only reason why I'm saying that is because I just read an article about how much you have to make in each state to live comfortably.
Okay, I'm just gonna Google it for you. What is the average monthly income?
It's probably like 7.
I bet you it's like 4. Monthly
I'm looking this up too.
income. $4,949. Told you.
Oh.
Nobody is making $8,000 a month. Maybe you, little influencer in your room, girl.
The reason why I said that was the median price to live a comfortable,
The average U.S. salary is like $59,000 a year.
Okay, I was doing the math wrong because I was thinking that like 80 or 75K.
That's up 5.5%. So that's high right now.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I can't imagine getting pregnant and the guy not being supportive when he's half of it, you know?
Okay, so like here's the question is like how are these girls getting pregnant at what age?
It doesn't say her age, that's all she said.
Okay, so what age
am I
is
wrong for asking for?
What's an acceptable age to have a child?
I think it depends on your situation and what area you live in. Like, I think there's so many different factors. Anyone, as long as you're
Do you know what the average age of having a child is?
Actually, I do because I Googled it the other night. It's 26.
26.
26.
And that's up.
Yeah, and that was the highest it's been in years since the 70s.
So how many people?
But I know people in high school who were phenomenal parents at the age of like 17 and 18. Like I know.
You went to a private Catholic school.
Yeah, I know, but the girls, I knew 2 of the girls from public school who got pregnant at like 16 and 17. But they turned into the most amazing parents.
So at that point, you growing up with your parents.
No, literally. But no, they were the most amazing moms ever. Like, they were blessed though. Their families helped them, but like, taking care of them, like getting their associate's degree so that they could provide for the kids. Like they did amazing jobs. But another one. Am I wrong for asking my boyfriend why he liked an Instagram picture of a girl he used to have a crush on? So for context, my boyfriend and I have been together for 2.5 years. Early on, he was following lots of IG models and liking many of their pictures and other girls he knew and used to talk to. He's been single for a long time before he met me and was used to living his life, however. But about 6 months into our relationship, I told him I didn't like him following and liking these girls' content. It made me feel insecure and I found it disrespectful. He understood and made an effort to change, but he started doing it again, so I had to ask him to stop liking other girls' pictures. That's a common one. I feel like I hear about that all the time.
I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on the situations, but I wouldn't let liking an Instagram photo get to like my head or anything like that, you know? Because it's just like you're scrolling and tapping. It's not like you're doing anything in person, you know? Right?
I guess. I don't know. I have no comment.
You have Chase.
Yeah, I think it's stupid. Like she just said, because it makes me insecure. If somebody told me that, I would do it more. Because like you got to fix your insecurities. I think that's crazy.
Wow.
Don't do it because it makes me insecure. Like that sounds like a very fun relationship. Somebody call the fun police on that girl. You sound like loads of fun. I bet you're an office
I can't
party.
wait to see what everyone says about you saying that. They're gonna be like, Chase.
They probably, they could drop their ad. I bet you I'll put in their ad. They probably like my photos in relationships if they want to get technical.
Oh, jeez. Okay, what about this? Am I wrong for not telling a girl she kissed me when she was drunk? We were friends for years, and last night she got really drunk, so I took her back to my place, and she got drunk. Since the place she got drunk was way too far away, and the taxi fare would have been way too expensive, so I just let her sleep in my bed, and I slept on the couch, but she tried to kiss me. The next morning, she had no recollection of anything. Am I wrong for not telling her?
No, you're in the right.
I think that was a good call. I think that's a respectful thing to do. She was
Don't
drunk.
fuck up the friendship.
Exactly. And if something's going to happen and come of anything, let it be with a sober mind. Like, let's be for real.
Yeah, don't mess up the friendship.
And okay, last one. Am I wrong if I cut off my boyfriend for allowing his friends to make inappropriate jokes about me? My friend of 5...
Ah, yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. 100%. 100%. I don't even need to finish this story. You are letting your friends talk bad about your significant other? Oh yeah, leave. Bye.
My friend of 5 years, who I'm currently in the talking stage with, allowed his friends to make sexual jokes about me, about asking for nudes and making comments. While I used to tolerate them from him, it's just uncomfortable coming from his friend. I laugh it off, but deep down, I'm considering distancing myself.
Fuck them friends.
Because they made sexual jokes.
I would have left too.
I can't imagine. Like, if
I would have left.
the guy that I'm with, his friends are talking sexually
I can't only imagine.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Friends are nuts, man. Holy shit. I love friends. They're so great. Dumbasses. All of them. Especially the ones in Pi-Fi.
I'm in Pi-Fi. You're Gamma Phi. That's
Delta
the one.
Gamma.
Is it Delta Gamma or
Delta Gamma.
Yeah, some sorority inducted Chasen as an honorary member in Michigan.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways,
Minnesota.
was it
Minnesota.
Detroit, Michigan? We flew.
We're in Minnesota at the Gophers.
Oh, you're right. See, I have the memory of a goldfish.
Minnesota.
I don't remember things. Minnesota. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. Stay tuned to find out, how did Bali go? Did we make it out alive?
Thank you guys so much for tuning to the #1 podcast in the world. We are your hosts, Chase Demore.
And Gabrielle Moses.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.